going on, guys? So it's a new week, working back on the Oldsmobile. We got a couple things kind of lined out that we need to figure out. I got some headlights in, need to put those in. Need to put battery in and battery cable. That way we got power to this unit. And I already got the battery box in. It's kind of neat. I'll show you guys that. Got to do a little bit of work to it, but no biggie. But I'll go ahead and show you. So we got our, now I know everything's kind of rustic in here and blah, blah, blah. I need to do something with this because it stands out too much. It's like an old lunch pail or something you take on a picnic. But you open it, and that'll be the battery box. Got our mount in there. She's already bolted down. We got holes on each side of that aluminum that we can put a battery strap, holds the battery in, and that just closes back up. I got the battery cable that's going to run through the bottom of that, along the frame, into the cab. The battery cable I was able to get from a local guy here, and I paid $1 a foot for this stuff. So I got two 25-foot rolls, and I got $50 in battery cable, which anywhere else you're talking over 100, 150 bucks. So awesome deal on that. I got a little bit more here, but it just wasn't quite long enough. So all I need to do is crimp the ends on it, put it in there and over here. That way I can quit using my jumper box, because that puppy is dead. Yeah, so all that needs to be loomed back up, and we need to tidy it up, put everything back where it needs to go, and hopefully be able to turn the key and have some lights come on. So that's the idea, guys. That's what I'm going to be kind of messing with today. All right, guys, we got some going pretty stinking cool here. Right now I'm cleaning up the garage because I have something coming up that I've been interested in a while. So basically the summer is coming up for a lot of these kids, and as much as I would like to work on the car and just get stuff done like that, I would like to do something for some kids. So I will say, whenever I first started working here, or when I moved to Kansas, I was looking for a job, and at the time I was doing diesel mechanic work in Tulsa. So whenever I moved up here, I wanted to get away from something, or get into something different. So went and talked to the school here in town and talked about doing a small engine repair class. So as much as I was interested in it, financially it was not a smart move for me to do, because I planned on coming up here, marrying Dakota and having a couple kiddos. So two teacher salaries was not gonna be able to, it would work, but for the way that I do these projects and stuff like that, it just wouldn't have worked. So so I abandoned that and went back to doing diesel mechanic. But it's been on my mind and my heart quite a bit that I would like to do something. So this summer I offered a class to have 6 kids come in here in the garage and rebuild some engines. So it was kind of a thought. Didn't think it'd go too far, but there's a lot of kids and all that that's interested in it. The community is interested in it, so it's huge. Makes me really happy. And as much as I'd like to take in every one of these kids and show them how to do that, it's not really possible at the moment. because I don't have the room. So, I'm going to be doing this 2 hours after work, two days a week for 8 to 10 or 12 weeks possibly. But I have had people donate some engines, some engine stands. Got a guy that he offered to loan some tools, 2 tool carts full of tools. And right now I'm just kind of scavenging for some parts, and a lot of people are coming together and making that happen. So that's awesome. Makes my heart happy. So, and especially I messaged all these kids that are in the class last night, and they're pretty excited. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can bring you guys in here and show you a little bit of that while they're working on these engines. But basically the main idea is I want these kids to be able to realize that they can do stuff with their hands that seems extremely complicated when it's not. I know whenever I was growing up, I would have loved this. So I just want to give them something, without having to pay a dime. I don't want them to pay a single dime for this entire deal. So, and I don't want to take anything away from them. The only thing that I do want to take away from this, actually, is I want the satisfaction of them being happy whenever they fire that engine up for the first time. That's what I'm going for. So I'm greatly looking forward to that. So as of right now, I need to make some room in the garage. That means the bead rolling table needs to go back to its owner, Lee. So I will bring that over to him. And as far as this toolbox, I got to get all my crap cleaned up. Guys, this garage is a disaster. It looks like a bomb went off in here. So I got to get a handle on it. But that's kind of the idea. So right now I'm cleaning up the garage, getting a lot of junk situated, and trying to make room. Hoping to start this in the 1st of June. So next couple weeks, you guys are going to see me getting parts, getting engines, getting everything together. So anyways, just want to put that out there real quick. I'm very, very stoked for this. I'm 100% willing to put all of my projects aside a few days of the week just to do this. So I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, I'm going to throw you guys on a time lapse on cleaning up this disaster of a place because, wow, it looks like crap. That's what we're doing. All right, guys, we got our first engine here. So, local guy here in town, Dwayne, got to meet him. Super cool guy. I'm very glad that he was, nice enough to donate this. So this engine here is a Vortec engine. It came out of the 1996 Chevy pickup, half ton, and supposedly it was rebuilt, and they started it up a little bit, had some rod knock. But if you take a look at this, I'll show you guys. Take these rods, each one of them. That's not ideal. So every rod does it. Actually, that one's pretty tight. I think it might just be in a bind, but either way, it's gonna need some work. Good thing is, we're rebuilding these things anyways. So, yeah. So that'll be the first engine. I got to pick one up in the morning, so I will show you guys that whenever I get it. And also got a guy coming to drop off some heads tonight. So guys, we're getting some stuff put together, and it's gonna be awesome. So, until tomorrow, I will talk to you guys then. Morning, guys. I'm back out here. We got a couple more things as far as the engine stuff. So, had a guy last night. There's Michael. He dropped these off. These are small block forward heads, which, you know, we're going to put them on here. We're not going to put them on the engine, but we're going to put them here in the garage. And something I kind of thought about doing was maybe cutting them down the runners of the head. That way you can kind of figure out the flow and stuff like that, so these kids will be able to see that. So I am going to do that with those. At least one of them anyways. And then I might take the other ones and show these kids how to take out the valve springs and stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of the idea with that. So we're gonna figure that out. But we do have another small block. I'll show you that. So we went and picked this up this morning. Big thanks to Kevin, by the way, for helping unload this and that. And I'm gonna promise you, the other guy, he told me his name. I cannot remember it. But thanks to them for helping me unload this. This is a 350 block. It's a 5.7 block. Yep. And it looks like it has new pistons in it, which is awesome. The cam, I was looking at it. It looks like it has very, very little runtime on anything on the internal side of it. We only do have one head, which is okay, because there's a local guy here that has heads, and we're going to put the heads on this. So this will be awesome. We got a couple mud daubers here and there. You know what? They're going along for the ride too. So we do got the cam gear. It's actually in the oil pan over there, and the timing chain, stuff like that. So we're going to put everything back together on these. Really looking forward to this whole deal. I mean, I'm stoked. I know I've probably said it a dozen times already, but guys, this is kick-ass. And I love that there's so many people that's wanting to get involved in this. So, makes my heart happy. What's up, guys? Let's see. Been a busy couple days here, getting parts and everything. And again, I cannot be more thankful for everybody that has reached out on this deal. We got classes scheduled, and we got parts coming in. So, it's awesome. End up putting the Amazon wish list up so people could order some stuff on there. So we're getting some parts in, and we're getting some stuff lined up. We got under a month now before classes start, so gotta get busy. But I am gonna go ahead and show you what else we got here. Got my buddy, he's taking inventory on everything. You wanna tell him hi? Okay, you go put the tools up where they go. So again, we got the forward heads here. We got a Holly, an Edelbrock, and there is also a Holly carburetor. So, and this box below that is full of nothing but Holly stuff. So, we got to figure something out on that, because I knew that we were going to do Edelbrock. To me, an Edelbrock is easier to teach. A lot of people are going to argue that, but an Edelbrock is so much easier for me to teach because I've done it multiple times. So we may end up seeing if might be able to swap those for Edelbrocks, you know, straight across. Again, you guys got to realize I want to take zero from this. I mean, I don't want anything from this. I don't want a dime. I don't want an extra part laying around for any of it, nothing. The main deal is I want these kids to be able to learn something. And the only thing that I do want to take away from this is the satisfaction of them being able to get that hands-on experience and be able to learn something. That's all I want. So, again, none of this stuff is going towards me at all. So whenever I say swap those for the Edelbrocks, I am contemplating on going to the swap meet this week, because we do have car show this week. So they have a swap meet there, guy with carbs, thinking about maybe swapping those for Edelbrocks, and then we'll just rebuild those. That's the idea. Not 100% sure yet, but we're going to test the waters with that. But we do got some other parts here I'm going to show you. We got two sets of headers here. So these actually have a crack in them. Not this set, I believe. It's that set. Yeah, so she's a dandy of a crack. So we got to fix that. There's those headers. So we got two sets of long tubes here. Another set there. we got some nice looking valve covers. So those look good. And there's a wrench set in there. We also need to get out. And in here we have a box of braking oil and a coil and distributor cap. Over here, I have gotten some things. Still trying to get the garage cleaned up, so bear with me. We got some wire brushes, some more wire brushes, scrapers. This is going to be the assembly lube that we use. I was trying to find the cherry stuff, but this stuff works great. So we're going to use it too. Got 2 bottles for now. Stuff's $10 a bottle. So, got some more scrapers. Got this for the wire brush, for intakes, stuff like that. Got some wrenches donated here. Got more wrenches. We got a little tool set here. Open that up. So that's a nice little set. Let's see what else we got. We also got a small block fuel pump here. So I thought about running an electric one, but you know what? If we can have these kids bolt on these pumps, they're going to find out how difficult it is to put the metal rod up in there and put this in too. There is a trick to that, but we'll let them try and figure that out first, and then I will guide them. So yeah, so we got more stuff there. Inside the house, I got a carb rebuild kit, and we got the ring compressor, so that's awesome. We're going to be able to use those. But yeah, so we're getting some things, and I'm stoked. Actually, in the back of the truck, we also have, make sure the boy's good. Yeah, he's good. Back of the truck, got a small block Chevy. Head gasket is bad in it, but this one runs. Or ran last time it did run. Again, we won't be using any of the accessories, nothing like that. So all that stuff will come off. But it runs, so that's huge. Because we could take a carb on this and put it on there and probably get it to run. But we're not going to do that. But the idea is, since it is complete, they're going to be able to take it apart from the very top end all the way to the bottom. So that's awesome. The problem with that one, though, is it has a head gasket problem. It's no biggie, because it's getting new head gaskets anyways. So, yeah, guys, I am very stoked, and I cannot wait to get these kids in here and get some stuff figured out and just teach them something. So, it's awesome to see this next generation, you know, put their hands on this, and it makes me happy. So, anyways, that is it for this week. I know we didn't do much, but I think we're definitely making some new steps on this and getting some stuff figured out. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next week. Take it easy. All right, you want to tell them bye? Knuckles. Boom, boom.